Hello everybody. Today is the May the 8th, 2018. I don't usually do this kind of videos, but I ran into a topic on the radio today that I thought about this couple of days that I really wanted to talk about it. I want to give my own opinion. Let me turn down this an aircon low down. But anyway, the topic was on that radio. They were talking about relationship. Looks like these days everybody's an expert. Everybody. Any Mike Jones who graduated from university is an expert about relationship. A 30-year-old man, never been married before, never been in a relationship consistently, but he is giving advice how to keep a relationship alive. That just a little bit bothered me. I don't think it does qualify me as an expert either, but I've been in a marriage and a couple of marriages actually, so it does qualify me a little bit with an experience about marriage, okay? So I want to give my thoughts about that. As I said, it's hard to maintain a relationship. So basically, understanding one another and respecting one another, feelings, thought, what your partner is thinking, and both ways, okay? Majority men have a lot of egos that keep them off the table to discuss what's really bothering them. You have an issue about relationship, my opinion, bring it to the table, let's solve it. Let's not carry on for the following day. All right? So my advice is basically, like, I'm not an expert, and I'm gonna repeat it again and again and again over this video. I'm not an expert. What I'm trying to say is this: for to have a happy home, it doesn't come just overnight, and it doesn't come right away like that. No, you gotta work on it. It's like a building block. If you both are willing to work on that relationship, it will work. But if one is saying, okay, you know what, I don't care, I want to go go out with my friend to the bar, or he says I'm gonna go hit the bar, and is not willing to listen, or she is not willing to sit down on the table, I promise you, it's not gonna work. Relationships are all about compromising one another, basically understanding one another. Okay, it took me a long time to come to this thought and experience that I have now, that I'm trying to share with you all. So once you conquer that, once you know 100% what your partner wants in life, and she knows and you know her, you both will be unstoppable when it comes to the relationship. You guys will go through the rain and the storm and the tornado, whatever comes toward you guys. Valentine's Day, February 14th. That's what the society wants you to celebrate. Valentine's Day, to give your wife a flower or give your wife a jewelry, just to tell her that you appreciate. My opinion, I never celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't. And I'll tell you the reason why. Okay? The day that they picked, the wife knows and the husband knows. Oh, today is February 14th. The wife's gonna buy me a nice little flower, or she's gonna buy me a nice little gift. I will tell you the reason why I don't, okay? First of all, Valentine's Day is every day in my house. I'll tell you why. Showing kindness, appreciation to your wife or to your husband every day, that's a Valentine. Just showing them that you care, that you know that they exist in your life. Not necessarily has to be February the 14th, okay? If I buy a gift for my wife, it will be completely off the whack. She wouldn't know, and I'll just go out and buy her a gift, and I say, you know what, I really appreciate that you've been my wife, okay? not necessarily have to do it by word. Sometimes your action, your reaction can show that too as well. So relationship takes lots of work. That's why a lot of people, they think, okay, I'm gonna get married, things is gonna be all right. She have a couple of kids, she ain't going nowhere, and you forget to maintain that spark in your relationship. That spark gotta stay consistent, and I'm not lying, consistent. If that fire dies, her or he gets a little attention outside from another woman, or she gets another attention from another man telling her how beautiful she is, or the attention that she deserves in home she's not getting, trust me, she will feel lonely, or he will feel wanted out there. Oh, she doesn't care about me no more. No, she does. Just basically, you guys are not maintaining the relationship that you guys are supposed to maintain. Okay, that's my only advice. Maintaining that fire, that consistent fire, is a very important. I hear some friends say, you know what, me and my wife probably would do like maybe once a month intimate. That's a no-no in the relationship, obviously. If it's no intimate in the relationship, at least twice a week to 3 times a week, that relationship is about to jump off the cliff, either soon or later. So my wife, just work on it. Whatever the problem is, you guys, both of you guys need to sit down in a quiet table and say, hey, you know what are we need to do to bring back the sparks that we had from the beginning, the fire when you guys first met? How did it just disappear overnight? How can we maintain it? That's what I keep saying again over and over. I'm not an expert here about relationship, but all I can say is this: maintaining a relationship is one of the hardest part in the relationship. The rest, anybody can get in a relationship. Anybody. You can go online, get in a relationship. She can move in, he can move in. You both gonna have a happy life for the couple months or a year, and then boom, it disappears. And guess what? You're gonna be looking at the ceiling and say, what did I did wrong? You didn't do nothing wrong. Basically, you did not maintain the relationship. Let me just pull over here. So, to conclude this subject, okay? And I hope I'm not discouraging people from wearing these glasses. Usually I do topics about cooking or camping or motorcycling. This is off topic that I never usually get in, okay? But just it was bothering me in my mind so much. So I decided to share this with y'all. So, the best way for me to conclude this, and I hope somebody out there will benefit from this video, okay? I'm not doing it for no reason. So what I'm trying to say is this: to maintaining that fire is the most important in the relationship. Uncle Joe, who's trying to tell you that he's an expert, what made him an expert? It's like you are going like you want to go on a diet, but you're gonna go see somebody who's overweight. Okay, you want to get somebody who's experienced enough in the relationship. I'm talking about somebody who's been married, seen it all, somebody who's older, been in a relationship and living a happy life in a relationship that you know surround you. Okay, so then you take advice from them, and with your opinion, you balance it. See which part that makes sense. And I hope the noises of the car or the air conditioning, that's not gonna be making a lot of noise, because right now we have about 24 degrees today in Edmonton, Alberta, and it's May the 8th, and it is hot. So I got the air conditioning all the way to the top, and I decided to film this inside my car, and it's gonna be the first experience that I'm gonna be doing a video inside my car. People keep telling me, need to make more videos. Usually I do the cooking, motorcycling, camping, as usual, spending time with the families, right? So this topic is I don't know. I can hit it from different angle, but I'm gonna hit it with only angle that I know, which is my own experience, and I'm gonna share it with you all. Okay? So, how to keep a relationship alive? Well, to get in a relationship is pretty easy. However you met your wife or your husband, basically, okay? Exchange phone numbers through a church, through a mosque, through a friend, through internet. It doesn't matter where you guys met. I'm not gonna judge that. Okay? That's the easy part. The things that I noticed from some of the friends that I have, they tend to lack of maintaining a relationship. There's a difference between maintaining a relationship and there's a difference between getting into a relationship. Getting into a relationship is easy, maintaining this relationship is pretty hard. And I'll tell you why. Why it's so hard. You guys gonna have a couple of kids, 2 or 3 kids. And obviously, depends who's the bread earner. The wife will be very busy at home, take care of the kids, changing the diaper, running around, cleaning the house, cooking the food, preparing the meal for supper, getting the kids ready for school, and the husband is pretty busy. He's out there running, working, never had that issues between kids and the wife. Basically, he's lucky if he sees his wife at nighttime once. She's tired. Bedtime comes, she takes a shower, goes to bed. He's tired, goes to bed. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, how you doing? Okay, John, the breakfast is ready. Okay, thank you. See you later. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye. You come after work, same thing. The cycle keeps on going and going and going. So, my philosophy is this. If you cannot make even 1 hour a day for your relationship, which is the most important things in your life, is your relationship between you and your husband, between you and your wife. You know, if you don't have that 1 hour relationship for one another, and you got times for a friend to go have a coffee with a friend, and you have time to go to the bar and have a drink with your friend, that's more important to you, then you need to check your reality a little bit better. You need to have that 1 hour for your wife or for your husband. And it's gonna pay off in the end, because basically what both are doing is fertilizing that relationship. That relationship needs that little, you need to mix that the soil, you need to put the fertilizer, you need to just show some care, you need to show some effort that you really care about this relationship. It's not only about bing bang bang and I'm bye, good night, I'm gonna go to sleep. No, it's not like that. So that's why I say 1 hour rules every day. You gotta invest the time in your relationship. I'm not an expert. I'm just using my common sense. Of course, I've been married before. That's what gives me the upper hand, because it gives me the experience. Why the first marriage didn't work? Why the second marriage didn't work? Why? What is it? What did I learn from it? What I really learned from both is there was no relationship bad. It just basically was miscommunication. We never understood one another. We were not in the same page. So, do I have to repeat the same mistake from the last marriage? Or I'm gonna learn from that marriage, and how can I make it better and I move forward? So that's one of the reasons I'm trying to do this video. Hopefully it might give you a little idea. I hope it helps. Okay, it's only idea, an opinion that I have, what works in a relationship. Time. Most relationships, they fight. It's like, oh, he doesn't give me time. She doesn't give me time. Make the time for your family. For example, I give you. Most of my friends, they know me, personally me. They will never come and see me Sunday. Sunday, I call it my family day. I usually watch a movie with them. I chill with them. And I relax with my family. Basically, we cook for the week. And we just spend time together and we do stuff together. Okay, whatever comes, unless it's an emergency, that's the only time I leave Sunday my house. And some people might say, what does he know about relationship expert stuff? Well, you're right. I don't know much, but I have the experience in my belt. That's what I have, that I'm sharing with you all. Relationship is the hardest part. People they tend to rush in a marriage or moving in together as soon they meet each other. But they forget to know one another. What is the difference between you and your partner? What do you guys have in common? Do you really ask yourself, both of you guys ask yourself, what do we have in common? We getting married? Yes, okay. How about an opinion here? You tell your partner tonight, go home before you guys move together. Let's say let's think, okay, let's pretend that you guys are moving in together within 3 months. This is the test that I have for you all. Why don't tell your partner to write down 10 things that she really knows about you? What you like, what you don't like. What's your partner like? What do you guys have in common? All those things are very important in a relationship. If you both don't have the same common, like Chris Rock says in his comedy video, if the wife's gonna hit the pipe and he can hit the church, something wrong. So think about it. If you don't have nothing in common, maybe it's better to call that relationship off. Because you know why? It ain't gonna work. The excitement at the beginning of the relationship, it will hide and it will cover everything. You'll think everything is smooth. Believe me, ain't smooth. You're gonna figure out by that time it's too late already, 6 months or 7 months into the relationship, and you wonder, okay, hold on. How did I meet this person? How did I get involved in a relationship with her or with him? Oh, I didn't know that he was that crazy. Oh, I didn't know that she was that crazy. Guess what? People always hide their worst part in the relationship. The first 1 year, it's all tricky. You'll think you know an angel. It might be a cycle that you don't know about. So to avoid that, don't follow with your heart when you first meet your partner. Follow with your head. Use your head. Like I always tell some people, put away the sexual part out of the window. The first year, before you get married to her, don't think about the sexual part. Think about what else do you like about your partner. Weigh it. Does he weigh more than the physical part? The physical part is wonderful when you guys are new to the relationship. It's wonderful. But the other part has to be weighing it more. That is the problem that I see the most people. They get married to somebody they're not even in the same page. Like a guy will tell you, oh man, she was nice, she is whatever, he is this, he is that. But they tend to forget they're not weighing the other part of the relationship, which is the most important to maintain a relationship. That's why I say I can keep on talking and talking about relationship. It's hard. If it was that easy, majority of the marriage will not fail. The reason that they're failing is because people, they have no patience for one another. Basically this is not qualified for me. I've been married to her for 1 year, nothing is working. This and that, like she's late for work, she's talking to me bad, she's not respecting me, she's not doing this, she's not doing that. Obviously, you both are not in the same page. I mean, I want to like make it to a simple here. Relationship is hard to maintain it. But if you both are the same page, you guys can maintain it very easily. You know why? The older people never got divorced because they worked it out. They sat down. What bothers my husband? What bothers my wife? Vice versa. If you're not willing to sit and talk, it's not well just like be single and enjoy your life as single man or single woman. If that's what really you enjoy. If you only have one foot out of the house and one foot inside the house, that relationship's not gonna work. Unless you're both physically and mentally you are in the relationship. If you're halfway single and halfway married, it's not gonna work. I wanna just enjoy a little bit outside, I wanna go cheat, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. You're not in 100% in the relationship. You're basically one foot in, one foot out. It's not gonna work. It's not a magic here. If you have one foot in and one foot out, do yourself a favor and don't waste your money in the marriage and don't waste your time in the relationship. I promise you it's not gonna go nowhere. If it's not working, you tried everything I'm talking about. I ain't talking about trying a little thing, little bit of it, whatever like suits you, you tried. No. Compromising. Both issues from you and from her. Vice versa, whatever. If you're not willing to compromise, it will never work. And wasting your time in that relationship is only gonna take time of your life. And losing time of your life, that's something that you will never know now, that you regret the older you get. To avoid that, attack your problem now. This is the first time that I get into a serious conversation. Usually I joke around when I cook. I usually joke around, whatever. But it concerned me a little bit when I heard that topic on the radio. That really bothered me. Like, it didn't make no sense to me. Like, some of the advice that I was hearing on the radio. So, this is my own opinion. I'm gonna repeat it again. So, if you did appreciate this video, please give me a comment below and give me a thumbs up. Till then, I'll see you in the next video. Usually what I say, yeah!